everybody, welcome to Book Chat. My name is Leslie and I am the Reading Machine Coordinator for Monterey County Free Libraries. Today, the book that I have for us to chat about is called Eileen. It is a novel written by Ottessa Moshfegh. It was published in 2015. It is 260 pages long and I like it very much. I'm going to read the back part of the summary of the book so we can get an idea of what it's about. The Christmas season offers little cheer for Eileen Dunlop, a young woman trapped between her role as her alcoholic father's caretaker in a home whose squalor is the talk of the neighborhood, and her day job as a secretary at the boys' prison, filled with its own quotidian horrors. Consumed by resentment and self-loathing, Eileen dreams of escaping to the big city. In the meantime, she fills her nights and weekends with shoplifting, stalking a buff prison guard named Randy, and cleaning up her increasingly deranged father's messes. When the bright, beautiful, and cheery Rebecca St. John arrives on the scene as the prison's new counselor, Eileen is enchanted and proves unable to resist what appears at first to be a miraculously budding friendship. In a Hitchcockian twist, her affection for Rebecca ultimately pulls her into complicity in a crime that surpasses her wildest imaginings. So yeah, that's a pretty good summary of what happens in the book without spoiling what the big event and the big twist. What I love so much about Eileen, the book, is it focuses on one of my favorite types of characters, which is the unlikable narrator. A lot of people are maybe put off by narrators they don't particularly like, but they're oftentimes one of my favorites. I like to call Eileen, the character, a messy woman. It's a definite category that Ottessa Moshfegh is really good at writing. I did a previous book chat video on her book, My Year of Rest and Relaxation, that also focuses on a very unlikable woman. But the point is that she's relatable. She's relatable. She's complicated. She is multidimensional. She's not a caricature. And I really appreciate that about this book. That she's not the type of person you want to be, right? She doesn't have like this glamorous life. She's not beautiful. I don't even think she's pretty. But what she is scrappy, and meaning that she's taken, you know, this really depressing life she has and this really depressing town and made it into something that works for her. And it's not, she's dealing with it, right? She's coping. And then what I also like about this book is that she's telling the story from the point of view of herself as a much older woman. So you can see that this life that she has when this book is taking place is not really the life that she ends up with. And I like that too. So it kind of offers some distance from what she's experiencing in this novel and the person she is right then. So I am going to read, because I don't want to offer really any spoilers about like the big twist. I'm going to read the opening paragraphs. Well, the opening, yeah, it's one paragraph. And it's set in 1964. That's when the story is set. And it opens like this. I looked like a girl you'd expect to see on a city bus, reading some cloth-bound book from the library about plants or geography, perhaps wearing a net over my light brown hair. You might mistake me for a nursing student or a typist, note the nervous hands, a foot-tapping, bitten lip. I looked like nothing special. It's easy for me to imagine this girl, a strange, young and mousy version of me, carrying an anonymous leather purse or eating from a small package of peanuts, rolling each one between her gloved fingers, sucking in her cheeks, staring anxiously out the window. The sunlight in the morning illuminated the thin down on my face, which I tried to cover with pressed powder, a shade too pink for my wan complexion. I was thin, my figure was jagged, my movements pointy and hesitant, my posture stiff. The terrain of my face was heavy with soft, rumbling acne scars, blurring whatever delight or madness lay beneath that cold and deadly New England exterior. If I'd worn glasses, I could have passed for smart. But I was too impatient to be truly smart. You'd have expected me to enjoy the stillness of closed rooms, take comfort in dull silence, my gaze moving slowly across paper, walls, heavy curtains, thoughts never shifting from what my eyes identified. Book, desk, tree, person. But I deplored silence. I deplored stillness. I hated almost everything. I was very unhappy, and angry all the time. I tried to control myself, and that only made me more awkward, unhappier, and angrier. I was like Joan of Arc or Hamlet, but born into the wrong life. The life of a nobody, a waif, invisible. There's no better way to say it. I was not myself back then. I was someone else. I was Eileen. Wow, what a beginning to a novel. I love it so much because it just, again, you have that distance, right? Because you're coming at this story from a woman who has lived through it and is here telling her tale. And I love that because you know that she becomes someone other than this person known simply as Eileen. And I adore it. Highly recommend this one. It's great for those of us who are fans of the messy woman genre, the unlikable narrator genre. Anyways, I hope that you will check it out. Thank you so much for coming to this book chat, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.